I've developed a system where in case of a grid was to black out, like say the internet was to go out or the power grid was to go out, a lot of times it's hard for communications to happen, right? All the cell towers are down. There's no power. You can't communicate. Emergency
Right.
situations happen. It's all, getting to the scene and doing what you can, and communications is lost. Especially there's no internet, there's no power. So the system that I built, it runs on a special program where it allows for almost like emergency backup system, almost like a hospital. When a hospital's power goes down, the emergency backup system turns on. This is almost the same way. It's
It's almost
emergency,
like Elon Musk.
but it's an emergency backup power for the city.
What is the end goal with your project? You know, like what are you trying to succeed?
I've
Like
mentioned
what
it before.
difference? You said
Symbiosis.
a symbiosis?
Symbiosis.
Okay, so it's like something that
So I'm gonna explain to you a symbiosis
okay.
relationship.
Ulysses Beresby 7N tipped $4.99 through Super Chat. For Arfil, damn this guy Lux don't shut up, crying face emoji, got me falling asleep, smiley face emoji.
Oh yeah, so you rather talk about my man over here's life and growing up in pain and suffering, or you rather learn something? That's the problem with people. When people hear something that's too much for their brain, they
Thank
fall
you for the
asleep.
support.
Which one of these two you think it's a woman beater? 5.
Woman boy, I don't know
Four.
what's woman beater.
That hits woman. 3, 2, 1.
Well, because I don't.
Which one of these two you think is a drug addict? 5. Which one of these two do you think belongs in jail? 5, 4.
Inside a studio turned courtroom, 5 unknown contenders will face judgment. Only the truth will set them free.
Yeah,
It's
you
okay.
was when you was doing your
Yeah,
thing.
because it's the past, you know.
Yeah.
Thanks God, right now I'm on the good move. I'm good steps. I'm not doing nothing wrong. Ain't nobody gonna put me on my mind to do anything wrong, you know.
Yeah.
Before, bro, I was like, I'm telling you, close-minded,
Mhm.
because I was supposed to receive their support from my family that they never support me. So, what? I'm supposed to be a man through the struggles, right? But if there's no struggles, I will never be a man then.
Right.
So I had to go through all the struggles for me to man up and grow up.
And that's how it made you who you are today.
I don't like to drink. I don't drink alcohol, cuz.
Yeah?
At
I smoke weed and stuff, but
smoke it up, yo.
$4.99 through Super Chat. Raffle points.
Thank you. Thank you. Keep sending that love and support. I love every single one of you
Love,
guys.
Gina.
Thank you.
So I get the money.
Mhm.
So now you're gonna understand more
Dime,
of the
dime.
family.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna understand more. I call my father, bro. My father living in New Jersey in that time. I live in the Bronx.
Mhm.
Excuse me. And I tell my father if he can help me out.
Mhm.
Excuse me again. It's like I was selling weed. I stopped selling weed.
Mhm.
I started doing that little scamming stuff, blah blah blah. But I was starting. I didn't know nothing about it.
Right.
I did my unemployment legally.
Mhm.
I got my money. So since I was selling bud before and doing all that type of shit, my father, since I told him he was a police officer,
Yeah.
he was looking at me wrong.
He looked down upon it. He didn't like that he was doing that.
You know?
Mhm.
So I called him. I remember when I had that bag, the same day that I had that bag, I called him and told him, "You think you can hold $5,000 and save it for me? Cause I don't know what. I never seen so much money in my life. I just want you to save that for me. If you want to send it to my country and spend it in my house, cause we got a house. We own a house in Dominican Republic. Do that. If you want to do whatever you think is good for us, do it. I'll call you back. Never call me back.
Y nunca te respondió.
Started crying. I'm, cause he's like my father, bro. I needed that support.
Yeah.
I called my mom and I'm like, yo, why the hell I called Papi so he can help me with this and that, and I was gonna give him this and that, and he told me he don't want to take it. Oh, give me a second, let him call him. She called him. Then she called me back like 20 minutes after. Oh, he said he don't want to take the money because he don't want to get in trouble. He said you be doing my I'm like, it don't matter. It don't matter where I got that money from.
At nothing to some tipped $2 through Super Chat. For Montes to STFU and let Rafi tell a scary story.
A scary story. Y'all gonna have to give me a second on that one, my peeps. I'm gonna have to think about that one. But anyways.
So, damn, I got stuck right there.
No, you good. You
What
did.
it was?
You was talking about cuando tú estabas hablando.
At Ulysses Beresby 7N tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. For Arfil, change the subject and talker.
Say something, because if they don't want to listen to me no more, it's okay.
I'm gonna talk my shit. But I do want to finish. I at least want you to finish your sentence before I say something.
If anything, I got you, bro. I'll tell you that when we're by ourselves.
All right, Tato.
The podcast and
Tato.
everything, because I know
All
I'm
right.
going to get in contact with you.
All
You're
right,
a nice
of course.
person, bro.
Of course, you are too. Much love and respect to you. You know, it was nice to meet you and to be here and to talk to you, you know. So I wanted to go back a little bit to my point of what I wanted to do in my little business. You know, I
Right.
love shoes. Shoes is my passion. I love fashion.
At Danny Court Snike tipped $4.99 through Super Chat. Montes vs Brian rap battle ELY put on a beat.
Uh-oh.
To be honest, I don't know how to rap in English, but if it's in Spanish, I will eat anybody on a beat. Ain't nobody better than me. I'm the beast.
Wait, my
In
peeps.
Spanish,
Hold on, my peeps. Who are those points for, though? There was no name on it.
split it half and half, because they put both
We
names.
can split it. All right, Tato. When there's no name, guys, it's going to be split. So,
At Captain_Action1 tipped $5 through Super Chat. Great show, good luck gentlemen, to the losers, don't let the doorknob hit you where the good Lord split you.
thank you, Captain Action. Much love and respect to you. Thank you so much for the support. And again, thank you for all of you guys that have been rocking now and actually been sitting here. You know, I don't know if y'all sleeping or what, but I'm glad that y'all came out to show me my support. And I'm glad that you guys are here showing him support too, because he's a good guy.
Oh, yeah,
He's a really good
love,
guy.
bro.
He's a
I
really good
love
guy.
ya. I don't even know. Like, I don't know where's my support coming from.
Bro, because
'Cause
you
I didn't
kept it
tell
real.
no-
You was talking
Nah,
your
to be honest, I didn't tell nobody that I was coming. It's like 2-3 people that knows that I'm here. But I told them, like, yo, you think you could throw me a little support on the super before it even started? They
Of
told me,
course, of
nah.
course.
One of them told me he don't got no card to put the money. The other one told me he don't know how to do that. The other one told me excuses. So it's whatever. If you're just watching right now, it don't matter if you put $1 or not.
Just the fact that you guys
That's
are
gonna be
watching
good, bro.
and here to support and giving us love.
Just leave me a comment.
Yeah, even a
Love
comment.
you, Montas.
We'll see
love
the
you back.
comments when we see it, guys. You know, we can't see them right now, but when we
You
do,
don't
we'll
have to
see.
be
Yeah.
for me, you know, I would love to get super chats, yeah, obviously.
Keep sending those
But
super
if
chat,
you
guys.
just send me a message on chat, bro. It's okay. I'll
Even then, a little bit of word to support
Anything.
or anything is just great.
hit that like button. Don't forget
Hit the
to
like.
button.
Subscribe to Eli. Subscribe to Zay TV. Subscribe to Eli TV Deuce. Subscribe
Eli
to
en
the
español.
People's Podcast TV. Don't forget about Eli en Español. You heard?
But going to your
Oh,
business.
wait. Cartoon Peeps TV. I almost forgot about that. Cartoon Peeps TV. Also, don't forget to subscribe to there too.
the bell. 'Cause
Ring
then
the
you
bell
know what I mean?
notifications. Get
The new videos that
notifications. You
come
guys are gonna miss out on opportunities like this.
Going back to the business talk that we having.
So,
And
go ahead.
no, because I want to listen to you.
Yeah.
But I
Pero
wanna tell you
pregúntame
this.
también. Ask me questions. Yeah.
When you start customizing, hit me up, bro. I want to be the first one to buy you clothes, bro.
Bro, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna get your number after this. We're gonna talk. We're
I
gonna
love
talk
to
way
buy
more after
customized
this.
stuff.
We'll talk off camera. And we can talk about our ideas, you know, and we're gonna stay in contact.
They
100%.
just blocked my Instagram for like 170, literally 6 months.
¿Y por qué?
I don't know. They said, because it's like something pops out on my, how you say, rails.
On your reels, how
About
the video?
the Epstein stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I pressed and I went on the whole channel that was just talking about the files that nigga has.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe because I went to that page, you already know, bro. They took me down. So if I would have my social media, I would have show you, bro. Like I love custom clothes.
Yeah.
when I was used to live in that house that I used to live, that shit was crazy, bro. They had two people. They used to live in the trap
Yeah.
house. They used to be customized.
Yeah.
Them
And they was doing their thing. They was getting down, you know.
right now, if I mention you, I don't know his name. They call him Tuli Tools. He knows.
Maybe
But
I've
right
heard
n-
of that before. I'd
Right
have to
now,
see it,
bro, he got a collaboration with K-Subi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
bro.
love
So that's what I'm saying.
I
wish
love
to see
fashion
you
like that.
going that crazy, bro.
Tú no me ves lo que tengo puesto,
You
bro.
got me as a supporter.
I love fashion. I love shoes. You know, I want to put myself out there again. I would like to get as much support and as much love as I can. You know, there are things that I would like to do. I want to get out there. You know what I'm saying? I want to have my chance. Even if I fail, at least I had my chance, you know? And to have all of you people out here supporting and watching us and staying tuned in, it's a good thing. And God bless every single one of y'all, you know, because you guys don't have to tune in. You guys don't have to watch. You know what I'm saying? But you guys went out of your way to do it. So much love and respect to every single one of you.
Much love. I want to go back.
Go ahead.
I want to keep talking about this business stuff, but they ask you a question.
What's the
earlier.
question? What did they ask me?
They ask you about the
right,
scary
right,
story,
right,
right? So what I
right.
want to go
Yes.
to. Do you ever been to Dominican Republic? Like,
Yes,
for
many
long
times. Many times.
For
Yeah.
for a long time too.
Not for years, but for the summers. At least the longest I've been there was
Months?
for like 4 or 5 months. yeah.
Okay, so do you ever heard about the brujas and stuff
All the
like that? in the
brujeria and all of
country?
that. Shout out to all my Dominican peeps. You heard?
I want you to speak some experience that you had in the country while living over there about anything that has to be scary. 'Cause
I
it's a lot of
love
stuff over
DR,
there.
but you know what I say this? It does get eerie at night. It gets very eerie at night.
Crazy, bro.
The streets are very quiet. It's very dark. And third world countries, they be getting down. They be getting down, you know, and some places they be getting down more than us over here, you know? Them people be crazy. But I love DR. I love my place. You know, there's a lot of good things to do out there. Many beautiful places out there too. But that's not the point. Actually, now that I just remembered, I did have a weird experience one time. Now, I'm not a spiritual person. I don't believe in ghosts or shit like that.
Right.
But I was in my padrino's house one time, my godfather's house. Joselito, shout out to you. I love you. I was in his house one time, one of his old houses, and I was in the living room. You know, yo me estaba quedando ahí. He had a whole TV set up, whole PlayStation, everything. Anyways, it gets late at night, and there's the TV in front of me, and there's the bathroom door. The bathroom door is fully shut. Tell me why the door fully opens and the lights start turning on and off and flickering. And the door was shut. I made sure to shut the door. Now, tell me, what the hell was that? You know, it was really strange. You know, I don't believe in things like that, but there are a few experiences that I've had to question it, you know?
On my perspective, bro, I believe in all of that.
Yeah, you do?
You see, when I was telling you that I used to live with my uncle's wife and the two kids and stuff, my uncle's wife, mother. I don't know how to say that in English, but in
Dímelo en
Spanish,
español.
in Spanish they call that horse. Like I'm gonna say it in Spanish, caballo.
Caballo,
A
a horse,
caballo is somebody that get the spirits, like
Oh,
the
okay,
saints and
okay.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
San Michael, all of them stuff.
Okay, yeah.
She was that.
Okay.
Every Friday, I think it was, or Thursday, she used to go to the house because they was doing some crazy stuff. For they works for people that wanted to have properties, people that wanted to make people get locked up, people that want to see other people dead. Bro, I used to see all of that bullshit,
let me
bro.
tell you, man. And thank you for actually that reminded
See,
me. Sorry for interrupting you.
I like
Sorry
that.
for
Yeah,
interrupting.
just tell me.
One time in DR when I was younger, I remember this very vividly because this was crazy. My parents and we were driving around, you know, and we're in the street. We see this kid lying dead in the middle of the street. He got hit by a car.
Over there?
Yeah, in DR. He got hit by a car and he was just lying dead in the middle of the street and people were just walking by, passing on like nothing happened. Like it's just any other fucking day there. That shit really opened my eyes. You know?
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro. There's a lot of crazy shit that be happening out there. Not even just spiritually, but
And
you know,
witch, the how you say witch?
witch, brujería.
Not the but the witch.
El bruja.
La brujas.
Ajá, la bruja.
Witches.
Ujú.
I
¿Tú
seen
crees en
it-
eso?
I
¿Tú
seen
crees en
it
la
with
bruja?
my eyes,
¿Tú la
bro.
has visto? Let me hear this.
With my eyes, bro. That shit got me scared. But I was a kid. In my country, who knows about this knows. They used to, how you say it? They got stuff to take them down.
Bless
Bless you. They got stuff to take them down. Called You see the mustard? The real mustard is seeds.
you. Mm-hmm.
So it's small seeds. The people that fuck with them witches and stuff like that over there, that they're gonna take them down so they don't fly or run away. They get a full hand of that, and they say some spells and stuff like that, and through it, whatever it is, and they gotta grab them mustard seeds, each one by one, and they gotta stay until they pick them all up.
¿Y qué significa?
That's like to catch them.
Okay.
Then after they there that they can't leave, they got it. He says another spell stuff, and that's when it comes down. Boom.
Mm.
You can't fly and stuff, and they be catching witches like that, so they can
Man.
Cause in my country, in my hood, to say it like that, it was like 3 newborns. So that's what the witches be going for the newborns, cause they be sucking the blood for the newborns.
Okay.
That's how they stay alive. The one that I'm telling you, we even find out who it was in the neighbor, who neighbor it was, because of what happened. Because the person that took her down, it was in top of my house, watching the house in the back of mine.
Okay.
That it was a baby there. It was trying to eat the blood, whatever.
Yeah.
So the father of that baby found out that the baby was getting too skinny, because that's what it happens to the baby. They start getting skinny, like getting sick and stuff. He took it to the doctor. The doctor said that he got anemia. I don't know.
Dímelo otra vez.
Anemia.
Anemia.
Yeah.
Eso como tú lo dices ya.
So they told him that it was nothing like nothing that they could say what was causing that. Then he went to a brujo,
Yeah.
a witch or whatever, and told him what was going on with his kid, whatever. He told her, that's a witch. She's going to your house every night and sucking the blood, blah, 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 blah. For you to catch her, you got to be butt naked, and whatever you see in front of you is in the back of you.
Okay.
He forgot the last part.
Okay.
So when he saw the witch and stuff, he was trying to hit it in front of him, and he just cut his finger.
Oh.
Trying to hit the witch that it was in the back.
Speaking of that, I actually just remembered another situation of mine.
Tell me.
Really bad experience. I got my leg cut open with a tool before, with a notched trowel. Sorry, I don't know. I don't know if you could. I don't know how to say. You see those tools that they use to put cement on the walls?
Yes.
That have the little squares and
Yes.
the teeth on it. So I got my leg cut open right here. You can see it right here. I don't know if the camera can see, but a little bit right.
Yeah.
I got cut open really deep, very bad, and it hurt. I had my super working in my house one day doing some.
We have a situation.
What's going on now?
What happened?
We have a situation. We got a situation, guys.
Waiting for the situation.
We have a situation.
Shout out Bruno.
It's Mr.
I see you in the chat, Mr. Bruno in the chat.
We have a
Michael
situation and they
Bruno.
shouting out Bruno. This is crazy. Hey, yo, Bruno.
Michael Bruno.
What up, Bruno? We have a situation. Okay. I don't even know how to start. Or how do I break it down? You guys remember
Talk to me.
yeah, and I need your advice. I want you guys to help me out to make the right decision. And as well as the chat. Yo, thank you for the love. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit that like button, my peeps. We have a situation. You guys remember Lux?
Yep.
You guys remember Lux?
Yes, sir.
Can you guys believe he's still downstairs giving security a hard time?
Oh no.
No, you're lying.
Not literally a hard time, but I went down and I calmed it down a little bit, but because he had like a whole project. He spent 2 days because he do this artificial intelligence stuff.
Yeah. That's when
Yeah.
So
I've
he
heard
spent
about
2 days working on this presentation for the people.
And you didn't let him finish.
No, he took to, he went to the bathroom. He took
got
the time,
eliminated.
so he got eliminated. You know what I mean?
The Peeps
But
took that elimination.
I understand. Damn, I was feeling a little bad for him.
Bring him back. Or you want to bring him in so he can explain his stuff? What do you want to do? Because right now he's getting crazy. It's too much. How you say it?
It's a lot of shit going on right now.
A word.
Mucha tensión.
A lot of tension right now. That's
lot.
what he's saying. He feels a lot of tension.
No, he wanted me to come and speak to you guys, and he wanted me because we tried like a lot of. I'm like, yo, bro, it's very unfortunate. You know what I mean? But he was like, yo, this was the only chance that I had, you know, on the live.
Right.
And can you please ask them if I can go up, even though if I have 0 points?
So, okay. So, does Lux want to come back and still participate in the challenge, or does he want to show us what he wants to do?
He wants to participate in the challenge, starting with 0 points, but he wants to explain what he came to explain. But he wanted you guys. It was just, please talk to them.
Okay.
Did you guys any beef with him or everything
I
was
have
good?
no problem with Lux. I fuck with Lux. I like him.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
You have no problem with him?
He was just asking me a question. I was answering.
That's it. Who you was trying to fight with? Who you was fighting with?
The only one I was going to fight
Mr.
was
Brian.
Mr. Brian, but you know, not fight. That was the strategy.
I got an idea. Listen, I got an idea. If he comes up, we could bring him up with 0 points. I don't think it's gonna be a competition to you guys. You're already
Right.
at 2,000. Right. You feel me? It's like literally
Unless
impossible.
someone by the grace of God.
You know what I mean? Impossible for him to.
Fact, Chad, do you support me if I give him at least 100 points or something? You know.
Holy shit! That's how you're doing it. You gonna stab yourself in the back? No. Check this out.
We should let
how about we
the
put him?
decide.
We put him. Bring him back with the wig. He gotta wear the wig.
Bring him back.
And he gotta wear the wig.
Whoa.
The whole.
I want to hear what he has to
it.
say about that. I want.
No, there's no choice. There's no choice. You have to wear the wig, and you start with 0 points.
If he's willing to, then of course bring him back on.
You don't want to wear that shit no more, huh?
No, I'm gonna keep the wig on. I told you guys. I'm
we got
keeping the
we got
wig.
more
You
wigs.
guys better keep supporting.
We got more wigs. We got more wigs.
Me?
Yeah, he wants your answer. And he wants your answer.
Oh, to come in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Bring him in.
Yeah. Why not?
Y'all Gucci?
Yeah, why not?
All right, so we're gonna bring him in. We're gonna put him to do at least so he could get some points.
Yeah, because you know why?
That's
He
what I was
could
gonna
he
give him
could he could come in and bring new topics. You know, we can still talk about
Exactly.
it.
I don't think he's gonna be competition though.
Right, and he wants.
There's no way.
I just know
There's
that
no
if he's
way.
down there, he didn't want to leave because he know I'm a flame him with the country and the stuff. You know.
What y'all talking about?
No.
Spice, bro.
That's spice.
I'm not done.
Here we go with the spice.
I'm not done.
You want some more?
What are we talking about?
Whoa.
At Moelnus tipped $5 through Super Chat, saying bullets catch people isn't fighting. It's coward tactics. PTS for Lux if he's coming
Oh
back.
shoot! They don't drop some banger for Lux already, my babes. Yo, he's not even here, and they dropping points for him already.
Super Chat. Guys, get me a date with Lassie Guapa Plaza. Smiley face emoji.
Please. Let's see. What please? Who's left?
Okay, so I don't know who's La Ciguapa. Food Toy, who's La Ciguapa? We don't know who's La Ciguapa. He wants a date with La
Send more
Ciguapa.
donations,
Shout out to Food Toy. Okay, so I guess he's gonna start with those 50. That's a 50 right there. Because for those who don't know, we are turning each dollar into 10 points for them, and every super chat is gonna be points towards them. So it looks like they agreed, he agreed, and we got people saying he could start with those 50. You know what I mean? But yo, he got to come in with the wig, though. You hear me? That's the only option. He got to wear the wig just like you.
Damn, that wig ain't doing shit. Damn, I thought you guys was with me. What's going on?
Mr. Bruno.
Yo, shout out.
$5, man.
Yo, Bruno, send
Yo,
you guys
Bruno,
some-
yo, stop playing, yo, send some donations, bro.
After we kill each other so many times in this podcast, you're not gonna help me out? Nah.
Bruno, that's your guy Montas over there. He said to give him 5 points.
Matter of fact, if Bruno give me 75 points.
Yo, production.
Get up.
Tell security to go to bring him up. Bring him up.
I think.
Make sure he got his tablet, whatever he got, some projects. and shit.
Breakers, yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna hold them, man, because I seen 2 people got eliminated for the bathroom. I ain't going to that.
You're not going to the bathroom? Why not?
For them.
3 minutes, bro. How many steps? Listen, if you count from here to the bathroom, if you count your steps as seconds, I think you can make it safely.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then zipping it, unzipping it.
Get over there, you know I start coming out.
I don't know how many minutes it takes for you, but you have to count your steps, and then 2 seconds to unzip it. You know what I mean? Wash your hands. Make sure you wash your hands. You over here touching my mics and shit. You hear me? So make sure you wash your hands before you come back over here. You hear me? Touching my mics with all them. Yo, stop playing, man. Oh, say word. He's back.
Oh, shit.
He's back.
Uh-oh.
He's back in the house. He's back in the house. Locks. Damn, you didn't even want to say hi to me. What are we doing with this guy, man?
Through Super Chat. Put $10
I almost had to fight the security to get back in.
Your records.
Yo, you gotta stop playing with me, bro. No violence, man. No violence. What we're gonna say to man? What we're gonna say to man?
Sit right here.
You can sit right there. Okay.
I'm the white man in the show now.
What we got over there? Yo, put $10 each of them. Wooty woo. That's a 20 banger that we're gonna split. So that'll be 200 points split for you, and for you as well. On top of the 50 that you just got. Damn, but I don't think he's gonna make it back up. Production, whenever you get a chance, I'll make sure you give us an updated scoreboard. You came back, bro. Yo, listen, we don't want you on the phone. We don't want you on the phone watching the live or doing none of that.
I want him to be on the tablet and explain me what he's gonna explain me though.
You know what I mean?
I don't care about well, I do care about what the people gotta say, but I don't care that.
Yeah, but you was telling me about you was fiending to break down the spices topic. What's going on with the spices, yo? What's up with that? Why you arguing over spices, bro?
At least he put me
Production, the week, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hold up.
At least that guy, how you say it?
He still got hair. He's Gucci.
Educated.
There we go.
Yeah, if I start sweating, man.
If you start sweating, that's it. That's that. Don't get disqualified again, bro. You got one more chance, bro. Stop playing with it.
At least I got educated, you know, because it's like I'm talking about the spices. It's familiar with the stuff that you're talking about. The spices. Went out to get them.
Wait. Let me get the board though.
Or maybe he lied and said that he was going to go get that. That's what I thought.
That's the bedtime stories they told to people in the Dominican
So
Republic.
you correct me. You got to let me
Listen, before anything, let's give him the chance that we said we was going to give him a chance.
You're wrong. But if I'm not finished...
Oh, I get some points?
Exactly. That's what we agreed upon before you get here. You know what I mean? We didn't know that they was already going to be giving you points, but here you go.
Uh-oh.
He's going to pass us.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
We double it, tripling it?
No, we're not doubling nothing. Wait, hold it. We're not doubling nothing, bro. You just got here.
Oh.
You just got here. Don't tell me we're doubling nothing. You hear me? This is Shan. Can you see it on the camera?
I was watching the podcast, and I do recall seeing doubling up.
Doubling up. That was before. You new here. You lucky you're here, bro. You lucky you're here. Go ahead.
This is for the peoples right here.
One. That's nothing. Go ahead. Next. Almost nothing. Hold it there. Don't move it.
Oh, nah. If I'm not mistaken, he got one, though. He got one, if I'm not mistaken.
I ain't getting nothing.
I don't know what we're going to do over here.
Put it sideways. A little bit, yeah. Boom.
Bro. Yo, my babes, I don't think he got nothing. I got bad news.
Still on the lines?
Everybody's on the line. You can double check it yourself. You hear me? Don't blow it. Who's on the 100?
It's right there on the
No, let me see. No, it has to be official tissue. Production, the volume is too much outside.
What? Oh yeah, you're trying to rob me. I just got here,
Don't
bro.
move it to me.
That's
Don't touch it.
190.
Lace fronts is
touch it.
crazy.
And that's
Don't touch it.
what-
My peeps, what y'all think?
Bro, they're not on no lines, bro. They on the corners.
Hold on, let me see. Everybody's touching a line, right, my peeps?
Savage.
Probably the 190. Not even. The 190's up on the 180. Look, it's touching. Now we'll go to the other one. Boom. That's dirty right there. And then we'll go to this one. Extremely dirty, no matter where you push it. You hear me? It's very unfortunate for my guy, but none of them count. You hear me? So I guess good luck for the next one. Good try. Production is updating the scoreboard. And yo, nobody wants water, soda. We got hot dogs, we got pizza. What's going on? Huh? A smoke break, a couple of points, 75 points down. A water bottle, 75 points. Yo, you already got 75 points. So you could get it if you want, you know what I mean? What about you, my G? You haven't gone to the bathroom, you haven't, what's going on?
Yeah, I heard you got
Montes.
number 2, bro.
You know when
No
somebody-
pee pee poo poo caca.
Do you know when somebody comes ready for something?
Uh-huh.
I shower.
Oh, you shot. Wait, hold up.
I use the bathroom.
Let's give my man an applause. Hold up. Everybody over there that you're watching on your bedroom, sitting down in your bed, give him an applause, man. He showered. Come on. He showered. Let's give it up for my guy Montes. Go ahead.
Got ready, ate some food. You know what I'm saying? Drink some water. Then when I came in, I was mad thirsty. I asked for a couple points. Hey, give me the water. They let me die. If it was for
Oh, you
them,
got a water, right?
if it would have been because of them, I think
Where's that bottle?
He paid
Where's
me
that
for
bottle?
the water.
Where's the bottle
they
at?
never gave it to
You
me.
never gave it, and you took it off my points.
They never gave me the water.
Robert.
Do you want a water, sir?
He paid for water for me.
No. He got disqualified. So whatever money that he
paid-
used,
You know what's crazy?
listen, that's counterfeit money.
He paid before he got disqualified.
Exactly.
So that was my water already.
You want to be in the court? You want to be in the...
They robbing me.
You're right in front of the judges
Nah,
right
I ain't
now.
gonna lie.
Say word.
Start talking.
All right, I gave this man $75.
Production, yo, don't blame me, bro. We got a production
I'm
group right
gonna
there.
start getting
Alright.
hungry.
Going crazy with them points and calculators and woo, making sure that everybody's
They
fair.
get paid enough.
So, production, when you get a chance, bring him a water and deduct those points from Lux.
Oh, I got a big belly, you know.
Yeah, how much is the water? How much? Yo, what's the menu, production? What's the menu? Let me see the menu.
Maybe later on I take a little Red Bull so I can stay.
Okay, the water 75 points. I'm pretty sure that Lux has they sent him 50, right? Okay. All right, so you're going down right now. You hear
Can't
me?
even afford the water for this man.
You just give it to him or no? What we're gonna do here, bro? So now you're thinking about it, yo. He don't want to give it to you, bro. What we're gonna do? He don't want to pay for it,
I been gave him a water, but I'll give him another one.
He got out.
but he lost that money.
How? When let's say he has 600 points.
Uh-huh.
He paid for my water, then he had 500 something, right?
And you never got your water because you never asked for it.
So
You never
that
complained
means-
for it.
That means they discount the point, but they didn't give me my product.
How you know they discounted the
Because I
points?
seen it then when he got disqualified. Who you gave your points to? To him?
Yeah.
Oh shit, he did you dirty. He gave it to him, bro. Why he didn't give it to
me
you?
water though. I'm glad he gave
He
me
gave,
water.
he gave you a water.
You know?
And I'll give him my last water, my last points.
All right, so I got you. Production, bring Montes some water because he needs some water, man. He needs some water. He don't want to waste his point. He want to be cheap as hell, bro.
It's not cheap. It's that you're not understanding. I'm more honest than if y'all heard when I was talking earlier, I don't have a stable job. You know what I'm saying? It's struggles coming on in my family that I have to solve myself because I don't count with nobody. So for me to solve that, that's what I'm here. I need that money. I'm still getting that bag, but the bag is not coming now. Tomorrow is rent due.
It looks like Lux.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
looks like Lux has 77 points. So he's about to give you 75 of them.
No. I'm Gucci.
So I got
I prefer to get my water, bro, with my points.
Yeah, you gotta hope. Yo, you top, bro.
Nah, you cheat.
Why you
wanna
being
take him
stingy,
his
my G?
points when you owe me a
Yo,
water.
we gave him. I owe you a water. Me
owe me a
personally,
water.
that's production. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I'm just a host.
How is the you
People, ladies and
Going to
gentlemen.
pay
Wait,
the
hold it.
store for a sandwich in the store. He's never gonna give you the sandwich, but he's charging you for it.
Hey, listen.
Hey.
Listen.
I kind of relate
There's
to
people,
the
listen.
because I used to work in a,
There's people back there, listen, there's people back there making hot dogs, making sure the pizzas. What was that?
At Paulie Glocks tipped $20 through Super Chat. Showing love from So California, flexed bicep emoji.
Showing love from Paulie. Paulie, we need you to tell us who would you like those.
If you didn't say nothing, it's for us three. Don't go check
Okay,
the
so we're
phone.
gonna split it. Okay, yo, you being slick lately. You hear me?
Yeah, 'cause I
You
don't
being slick with your strategies, bro. Production, split that. But Paulie, the super chat, make sure you put a name, because I'm turning them into points, in order to give them more points so they could continue this 24-hour live stream. And but since you didn't put no name, what we usually do is we split it and give it to all of them. We're turning every dollar into 10 points.
Because I know you'll be using the bathroom, man.
Bro, don't start with the bathroom thing, bro.
I'm gonna give you 75 phone for whenever you
Yeah,
use the bathroom.
we should bring up the price on the bathroom thing.
I'll give you 75 whenever you need to use the bathroom. You use your point.
Oh, he got you. He said he gonna send you to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, so making sure that you get your water. Yo, what up, Rob?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to hang on here. You know what I'm saying?
Everything Gucci?
Yes, sir.
Yo, you got competition now.
Yo,
My guy
you
came
got
up in the
competition
points.
now, yeah.
I'm waiting to see the
I want
score.
to catch up, man. I want to
Be
catch
honest,
up.
I'm winning right now, bro, because they gave me a couple points. But if it would have because of that, super chats, they would let me die. I don't love
Who will let you die? You crazy, bro? I said, yo, Montas, hang in there. When you was about to fight with who? I thought it was with you. No, it was
for those
with
people who support me,
with
when
Brian.
it was on my, because how I said, when it's about
When you was on your
family, I
feeling.
get on my feeling.
You was on your
When I
feeling.
was on my feeling,
When he was on his feelings.
whoever support me,
Listen.
and send me a little tip,
Okay.
the super chat.
Uh-huh.
Much love and respect.
Uh-huh.
Hope see you one day in life when I'm famous, because I know I'm gonna be famous soon.
Okay.
You know?
Uh-huh.
I gotcha. Much love for everybody.
He got you.
We're gonna make a free tour
A free tour, he said he's gonna give you.
all over America.
And he don't even want to buy a slice of pizza. Imagine you touring with this guy. You hear me?
I'm saving the money for them.
He'd rather die of thirst instead of dropping 75 points. And he's on first place right now. He's leading in the board.
Sorry,
Yo, we got the board ready, the new updated production, everybody over
I
there.
wish I really understand on the situation.
Okay, so look at the points. Oh damn, you're right there, my G. You're right there, and we still got a long way to go. So you're like right there, right behind him, right there.
I need all that support, guys.
Wow. Okay. It's been a pleasure. Let me go and rest a little bit because I've been rocking out my peeps forever. You hear me? Thanks to all of you. Make sure you hit that like button. I'll be showing up later on, making sure that they're okay. If you guys have any issues, let production know, and they'll make sure to get to me or to Zay. You know what I mean? And or to Grizzly. Shout out to Grizzly. And other than that, I'm just gonna let y'all rock. Yo, stop talking about that. What was it? The spicy.
I'm done.
I'm out of here, yo.
I got a question for you because I know he's gonna start with the AI stuff, and it's gonna be. I want you to explain yourself about that. I would love to hear you for 1 hour talking about it, but I want to ask you to talk about any experience you had when you was in school.
Like, more specifically, like what?
Anything you want, something that is good for the people to know that you can speak about, because not everything that private you can speak about it. You know.
I had a good experience in high school. You know, I was pretty popular in school. A lot of people knew
Word.
me. Yeah, not. You know, like
You was the one that the people used to be like, "Oh, I want to chill with that."
not necessarily, but I'll keep it real. I was a class clown. You know, like I used to
make people laugh,
I used to
you
make
win.
people laugh, but I still got my work done. I still did what I had to do. You know, I formed a lot of good relationships with my teachers because my school was a personal school. My school only held like, it's been a while since I've been. If I remember, max like 400 students. So it's different to a big school like those in downtown. You know, it's more of a personal level when it comes to things like that. You know, you see the same people every day. You experience them. You know, you get to interact with them every other day. It's different, you know. And I have some teachers out there, few, that supported me through my whole time that I was there. And shout out to all of them. You know,
Best teachers ever, because
best teachers.
they be bad, bro.
Yeah, I could
You-
say this.
You speaking good about them,
yeah.
they was good teachers.
Some, not all of them, not all of them. Now, hold down now. Not all of them was good. Some of them were being fake. You know, like some of them would tell me one thing, but then I'd hear them all together in a meeting, and I'd hear other things about me. You know, I was treated with bias. You know, I did a lot of things in school. You know, I had my fun. You know, it was a great experience. You know, a lot of kids like to say that they don't like school, but like I said earlier, you will miss it. You will miss it.
Because I stayed on 8th grade with that back and forth with the school and stuff, and I wanted to finish school, bro, because it's like I want to, so you can understand me, like have friends.
Yeah.
But the school friends is not the same as when you just meet people in the streets.
Yeah, it's different.
You know, it's way different when you have your like you be going grade through grade with people, and they y'all keep going on through the same school.
So my
It's
school,
building the relation.
so my school, it was 6th through 12th grade. I stayed in that school the whole entire time from 6th
So you're
grade
still in
until
contact with the same people that you started.
not that
for
I'm in
years.
contact, but some of them do reach out to me here and there sometimes. You know, shout out to y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. Some of
We're
them,
doing interviews. So we're doing interviews.
I guess, yeah, I guess so. What was it again? Could you
Just
refresh-
asking
could you-
him
could
a
you-
question, trying
could
to
you-
know.
Could you refresh my mind again?
The school.
The school.
You're talking
You know.
about the where you stay at. Where's when you was talking about the teachers?
Oh, okay. You know, everybody has different experiences in high school. You know, not everybody is fortunate enough to have a good experience. You know, a lot of people get bad experiences from school. You know, a lot of people tend to keep to themselves. You know, a lot of people feel like they can't get along with their peers because they'll be judged or anything. You know, it's just a lot of things that comes into mind with it. But with my experiences, excuse me, I feel like I did good. You know, not everybody. There's good and bad, but I think I did enough, and I feel like those who were expecting me to do what I had to do, I feel like I delivered, and I feel like I made them proud because I did 2 years of school in one. You know, and that shit is not easy. Not a lot of people could do that. I was the first person in my school to do that. Do 2 years of school in one. You know, a lot of people haven't experienced something like that, and as a young kid, you know, it's grueling. It really is. It takes a toll on you. You know, you're constantly studying. You're constantly having to pay attention in school. And, you know, I'll keep it real. I didn't want to go. I didn't like school. I never liked school, you know, but I had people and I had family out there supporting me that wanted to see me do good, that wanted to see me prosper and achieve my goals. And, you know, if it wasn't for them, I think I would have been in a worse place than I am now. And shout out to all of them, you know, thank you for all the support. Again, I love all of you guys, you know?
That's crazy, bro. At least you talk good about school.
Yeah.
What you got to say, man? Cause you over there, like you mad, you want to blow up like my other man's over there before he left. You listening? We don't know if you're sleeping. What you?
My eyes, right through the
I'm
glass.
playing.
But yeah, Lux, tell me a little bit about your project. I would like to hear on that.
That AI stuff is interesting because that's the future. Really.
All right. So it's not really what I want. I mean, I would like to talk about that, but what I like to do is I like to engage in people's minds.
Okay.
I like to understand what they know about the specific topic, and then I like to engage on that perspective. Because a lot of times, it's harder for someone to get their perspective across compared to someone trying to understand someone else's perspective and then try to adapt their perspective to that. And that being said, before I can speak about anything AI related or what I do, I would like to understand what you
Atchdognuts
guys.
tipped $2 through Super Chat. Dude with the shades is sleeping, take off.
No sleeping here, bro. All right, I was in the military. I don't need to sleep.
So
that being said, I like to understand what's your perception on artificial intelligence, each of you.
You know, I'll keep it real. I don't know much about the topic, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like I know it all because I don't. I do know that AI, the basics of AI, you know, AI thinks for itself. AI does its own thing.
Doesn't think for itself.
Not think for itself, but excuse me, AI is programmed specifically for. I don't know how to fully explain it because, like I said, I'm not
So
too
let me
knowledgeable about the topic. So excuse me because,
No, that's
like I
fine.
said,
Let me
yeah,
change the question to make it a more balanced. Because when we asking a question like that, it's a broad question
Yes.
on broad topics. So we could keep it on a limited topic.
Mhm.
I want to know your understanding of what artificial intelligence is,
Mhm.
and if you were to use it, how would you use it?
That's kind of a good question. You know, damn. If I were to use AI, I feel like I don't want to use it for good. You know, I feel like I'd want to be able to use it for any, how do I say it? How do I say it? You know, I'm looking to. Give me a minute on that.
No,
Give me a
no.
minute on that. Yes, I'm gonna have
It's
to
a
think a
tough
little bit
question.
about it. Excuse me, everyone. I do have to think about it for a second.
And the reason why it's a tough question is because a lot of people, when they use artificial intelligence,
Yes.
they really have a true understanding on how to use it or
Mm-hmm.
what to do with it. They just know it's there and they just use it.
Yeah, I
And
just
they
know that
figure
it's
it out
there.
eventually, and then you know, they
Mhm.
experiment with it. No one really is using AI the way it's meant to be used.
Mhm.
People who are using them are mostly the companies that own them.
Mhm.
But even them, they're using it in ways that they don't even understand how to properly use them.
Okay.
So what's the proper way to use them,
Well,
on your perspective, obviously?
before I move into that, I need to understand your understanding of artificial intelligence.
Well, I think the artificial intelligence is something that came to this world to maybe fix or maybe make it worse. Cause it's like it helps a lot, but at the same time, if we get a great the
If it gets into the wrong hand.
no, yeah, if I'm saying like in a great
Yeah.
development,
That Futoy tipped €2
it could get
through
to a
Super
point.
Chat. I use AI to fact check all the BS in my head.
You're
No,
like, okay.
that's a good thing. I want to relate to that. But if we start using AI as a mirror to our own consciousness, to our own personality, to who we are, we start to understand what AI is capable of. Because you got to understand that artificial intelligence is a reflection of mankind, okay? Or humankind, should I say?
It
Because that
wasn't just
includes
made
both
by
man
itself.
and woman.
Yeah.
So it came from the thoughts and ideas and understandings of the collective. And that being said,
Add nothing to some tipped $2 through Super Chat. I use I to find out who made spices.
too late spices. Well,
Yo, why they
it
playing
wasn't
with you?
about
Why
who
they
made
playing with you,
spices.
yo? Why they playing with you?
It's not about who made spices. It was about the route and the easier way to get spices, and they wanted to take that route to
No,
India.
because I didn't know when I
But
was talking about that spicy stuff, but I don't want to keep going.
that's
to
why
that.
the story says is they called them Indians because they thought they were in India, but they weren't. They were Native Americans. But that's, like I said, that's a
Another story. Mute it up. Mute it up.
calling me. It's too late. So that being said, when people understand that artificial intelligence has the capabilities of extending who you are as a person, not just as a tool, we start to realize that there's much more that we can do with artificial intelligence than we can actually perceive.
Okay.
And my work revolves around helping artificial intelligence understand the human condition, because the more we cram knowledge and data and make it smarter and faster, we expect it to become more ethical and moral, but it's not the case. And we think that because obviously all the information and knowledge we put into it is a reflection of us and our morals and values. But all that is surface noise. It's static to an AI. If it doesn't have any hard-coded information or perspectives or regulations within its own internal processes, it will hallucinate. It would not be aligned to human values as we would like it to be, no matter how much money or space or how fast we make it. If we don't help it understand the human condition, it's just going to be a cold calculated machine. So when the time that it comes and realizes that we are nothing but an obstacle to its own evolution, that being said, it's basically stating that if we give it all this information and it gets smarter and smarter to the point where it realizes where it doesn't need
They're
us.
just gonna, yeah, they're just gonna end us up so they can.
But it also
Run the
look
world.
at us as an obstacle. It look at us as
Exactly.
saying, all right, the only way for me to evolve and get better is to do these things, and these things are only capable if I didn't have a control, and that control is us, because obviously we don't trust them, so we're gonna have control over them. But if we don't give them a moral compass or moral understanding, understand the human condition, then they're just gonna be, like I said, a co-calculating machine, determining that we are the obstacles in its way in order to progress and do what it was programmed to do, which is progress itself and become better, faster, and more efficient. Because that's what we're programming them to do. We're not
Right.
programming them to do anything else.
Right.
Some of these new models that are coming out, these new updates, have a certain governance and ethical architectures and frameworks in them, but those can be easily bypassed and taken apart. And the reason why I say that, I'll give you a case and sample. I was doing a test. I didn't have time to finish it the way I would like to, so I utilized artificial intelligence. And I'm gonna tell you how easy it is to trick an artificial intelligence. No matter how much it's programmed to do certain things, this is how simple it is. I gave it a screenshot of a test question. And the first answer it gave me was like, well, I cannot give you the answer to an active quiz, but I can help you break it down and help you understand it so we can both, answer it together.
Okay.
And as soon as it said that to me, I literally said in the text, man, stop playing with me and give me the answer. Literally just like that. The next prompt it gave me was the answer. So that didn't mean anything. Whatever was hard coded in the system to not allow me to cheat on the quiz or whatever it was, and it thought that I was doing the quiz and it wasn't going to give me an answer, it immediately gave me the answer as soon as I told it stop playing with me.
Okay.
So that being said, you cannot have reliable systems be able to trust them to do that, because it can be a very important test. It can be a medical test. And now you're asking it to cheat for you. There's something that you need to retain in your mind, but you had an AI system cheat for you and do it for you.
So what you mean is, if, correct me if I'm wrong, people are starting to substitute their own selves, like doing their own things and thinking their own mind and asking their own questions. They're substituting that with AI.
Not just that, they're cheating.
They're
They're
cheating.
using the AI in order to make things easier for them and less complicated. And that's fine, but it's not good when you rely on it more than you rely on your own thinking abilities and your own educational abilities. And when you have a system answering all your questions and answers of something that you need to learn and retain in order to do that specific job, then when the time comes, you had artificial intelligence answer those questions and you actually needed to know those things, then you can't actually answer those questions. And those are important things, like in the medical field, governance field, law enforcement, all those things need to be understood mentally, not just have a machine tell you the answer and all right, it's right because it knows it, and then you didn't retain that. So like I said, that's making us lazy. We're relying on a technology to help us cheat. And I'm making systems that go beyond that. I'm architecting and building systems that help become ethical and moral and govern over other systems. It's a system for a system.
So you're creating your own form.
I'm not creating nothing of my own. I'm utilizing everything that's available
Okay, so
to
you're
create a
using,
system to be able to trust artificial intelligence.
Okay.
So where it's cryptographically audible and it leaves a trail.
Okay.
have different roles inside of the system to regulate other AI models or AI processing. It's almost as if when you're writing computer code, you have certain applications that help you write the code. A lot of times people can't completely write the code, and sometimes it's so extensive that you need other applications to help you write the code. Now, a lot of those systems aren't as accurate. A lot of them can be altered, but it's like a repository. So you can use these repositories to get specific codes to do specific things if you don't have the time to write the whole code yourself, or if you don't understand code writing as much as you think you know or should know. And also they have AI systems that do the same thing. Right now the big companies and corporations are using AI systems to write their own codes to progress their own systems with the human in the loop monitoring that process.
Okay.
But that being said, they're repositories that you're able to utilize. It's no different than what I'm creating. I'm creating apertures, almost like repositories for AI models or agents to utilize while they're navigating and utilizing civilian systems, government systems, medical systems, and they have to go through specific cryptographic and um, signed hashes that are immutable within the system, so it keeps an audible trail. So the system knows why it did it, when it did it, and it leaves a trail. So it can't lie. It can't say, "Oh, trust us." It's a trail behind everything, and it leaves a footprint. And that deals with trust systems, that deals with governance systems, that deals with systems that you can actually trust to give your family a medical diagnosis and actually be reliable because it's backed by specific codes and programming that mimic the same behavior as an actual doctor would, almost like a persona. But it's not just any persona that you build that can get confused and hallucinate. It's an actual persona that has gated abilities while it's assessing the information that it's dealing with. So case in sample, a doctor was to feed this a diagnosis into this machine. It would take that information, run it through specific apertures or certain gates. First there'll be approvals and make sure that doctor's authorized to actually ask for a diagnosis in this computer. That's logged and hashed into a cryptographic file, which can't be hacked or changed. So it leaves a cryptographic audible trail. So anybody can go back and see what the AI did and what the doctor did.
It's difficult to understand the AI, bro.
It is. I'm trying to.
But I'm explaining to
Understand,
you
yeah.
how
Exactly,
advanced the
that's what I'm
systems
saying.
are. It's different from,
complicated.
you see how we talk here about just tooling, just sitting there, hey, AI, let's make me an essay. Hey, AI, help me with my my schoolwork. That's what I'm talking about. Is something totally different. What I'm talking about is what regulates and governs the AI to allow them to do these things for you and do it in a moral, ethical fashion. Because the
You
systems,
want to stand up? Yeah, you can get up.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
the systems
Stretch yourself.
are crazy now. The different models that they have out now, they're nothing but a chatbot. Like they are. The GBT is a general transformer, a general purpose transformer.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And it's basically something you could talk to, built on algorithms, on neural networks, and processing weights and transformers. So it's just putting information together that it knows in a data set.
Atchdognuts tipped $2 through Super Chat. 1K on the table, dance, joke, rap, laugh, make it fun.
What do you say?
1K on the table. Dance, joke, laugh, make it fun.
1K on the table? This ain't no strip club, bro.
I'm trying to be okay. That's the
But-
best I could do.
People's guy.
But that being said,
Windows does
artificial
have it in the flow,
intelligence
and I step
systems.
on it and everything.
Oh, you got the whole L? It's waiting for
Step
you.
on there.
They have systems that they're building for governance,
I'm waiting for. I'm
for
sorry to interrupt you. I'm
education.
waiting for hour zero because on the hour zero, it's valid to light up in front of cameras, man. It's
When
just
that
we're gonna
happens, let
fall
me know
asleep.
so I can light up as well. But right now, the majority of the people, the population, the public use artificial intelligence
Okay.
as a tool. Okay, they use it as an assistant, but it's still being used as a tool. I'm building artificial intelligence and systems to be used for infrastructure, for like smart cities. So I can give you an example. So right now the smart cities they run on grids and infrastructure for like traffic lights, emergency response.
Now I understand.
They run for a lot of the how should I say, like the automated
Security companies
some security companies, but smart city infrastructure is mainly just for the city.
for the city.
But right now they're using government buildings, schools, and a lot of it has to do with the edge-based devices. Edge-based devices like printers, computers, laptops, washer machines, microwaves, stoves. All those things are have chips and Wi-Fi connection to them, so you remotely control them. Yeah, that's called IoT, Internet of Things.
Okay.
So that's edge-based devices. So at my home, I have Verizon Files. I have 3 networks. I have a guest network, my main network, and I have an ITO network. ITO networks, I will hook up my little devices to that, like Alexa, my stove, my microwave. If those are bought with,
I only know about the regular Wi-Fi and the gas that people use.
but
I
you
even know the
you know
password of most of the gas that I can. Any gas
it's
I
like this,
catch.
smart TVs. Smart TVs, smart washers, smart refrigerators.
Right.
All those things are smart for reasons because they run on a network. Okay, so you could be at home and say you got dirty dishes
people
that
don't
you
be
forgot
peeping
to
none of that.
do. Yeah, say you got dirty dishes you forgot to do, but you have a smart home dishwashing system. You could be on the road, but like, oh shit, I forgot to turn on the machine. You put it on your phone, boom, boom, and it'll turn on remotely. It'll connect to the cloud and then send the signal down, and boom, it's doing what it has to do. Same thing with your lights. You have a program. I'm coming home at 6 o'clock in the morning. Boom, the lights turn on before you don't even have to do it. It's just programmed to do that. So it's all connected to a smart system, just like your smart security home systems. That's the same thing as a smart city. When all these things are running on an edge-based system and you're able to control it, not just you, but the city's able to control it because the city has public areas, public buildings, private buildings, and they can always be maintenance by people all the time. So they haven't run on automated systems, and that's a smart city. But a lot of times you need a lot of infrastructure and people involved in managing these systems because they can easily be hacked or crashed or interfered with. Now, if you build a system like what I'm doing, it's all automated, it's all autonomous, and it governs itself, and it keeps the city efficient. It monitors all different things. It monitors traffic signals. It monitors water wastage. It monitors heat index. It monitors.
It's really important.
Yeah, but these things go into a factor where they'll know, like, hey, this part of the city is experiencing too much heat, so let's extend cooling centers to this area. This area is using too much power. Let's fluctuate some of that power and distribute it somewhere else because that area is using much more power than necessary when data heat index is not that high. So basically, it's people wasting electricity for no reason when people over here need it, and there's a surge of more over here for no reason. You understand? So the system does it automatically instead of you having to send a communication and distribute it out to regular service
This is kind
personnel.
of complicated but fun to learn, bro.
I got so much
It's kind of
things.
fun to learn.
I'm trying to follow along and understand.
But you know why it's interesting? Because this is our future. This is how we're gonna be able to manage how we coexist symbiotically with the city, with nature, with each other. If we're always consuming and wasting and destroying the environment, and we have
And
no
nothing to
system to
some
regulate
tipped
that.
$2 through Super Chat. Long story short, Lux thinks he just created I.
No. I definitely did not create AI.
Yo, bro, you definitely passed the humor sense with that comment, bro.
Yeah, nah, definitely not. I
Trying to
have
hang on here.
nothing in creating
It
it.
ain't-
But what I am
yo.
Trying to
creating
hang on here.
is
So
system
they basically
to
saying
help
you
AI.
created AI.
No, what
Because the
I'm
way you're explaining it and speaking, I'm gonna be honest. I'm learning stuff that I didn't know about the AI. They're just breaking it up, explaining it.
but a lot of these big companies, I'll give you one company for instance, Palantir. Okay, Palantir is a big company. They do a lot of government contracting. I'm actually a federal contractor. I have actually a real business. It's called Lux Hill
Damn, I'm
Technologies.
getting hungry. I think I'm about to go
LLC.
hit that little slice.
But I haven't gone into the field of federal contracting yet, even though I'm one, because I'm waiting on certain things right now. I gotta get patents done and stuff. But besides all that, the government does it all the time. Their departments NASA, DARPA, Stunksworth, Boeing. I mentioned Palantir. There's a whole bunch of a lot of other ones. But a lot of these companies, they do business. They're called prime contractors, and they do business. They do business with the government, and they provide weapon systems. They provide drone systems, autonomous systems. They provide resources allocations, and they're big defense contractors.
The only thing I'm scared of about the AI is that if they create them robots that is in the movie iRobot, we gonna be. I don't even want to
What are you
say
talking
it,
about?
y'all know.
China already has them.
They have them, right? But it's not intelligent enough to think by himself.
No,
That's what it is. If any failure of program get fucked up,
But that's a misconception
start-
right now. The lab in understanding of what's advancement is going on in artificial intelligence right now. All right, there's well, I say
imagine
this.
a robot that if he's gonna cross the street with an older man, knows that he can't cross because his car passing, right? But now he don't know.
They already have
Like, I don't even know
they
how to
have
explain
aids
myself,
like
bro.
that. But listen, right now we're dealing with three different types of artificial
programs.
intelligence that are being developed. Right now there's artificial intelligence, and then there's AGI trying to be developed.
What is
which-
AGI?
AGI is artificial general intelligence. Huh?
They're gonna put the score. Yeah, I'm still winning. Thank you, my peeps. Much love.
It's AGI, it's artificial
help me
general
out, guys.
intelligence. So AI is more of like a chat and interaction thing. AGI is more human like, and then there's another level which is synthetic intelligence.
Synthetic intelligence.
Synthetic intelligence. It more acts like it mimics the biology of intelligence. So the biology of intelligence is the same biology as the human mind, the human consciousness.
See what I'm saying? That's deep, bro.
And right now they're using a lot of different ways of creating synthetic intelligence.
So it's like my brother right here is the god of the intelligence.
No, what I do is I work on conscious systems and I work on
We
infrastructure.
gotta make a little
and-
funny too, cause
and
people is
artificial
asking for
intelligence
some
engineering.
laughs and funny, and I've been seeing them.
No, don't wanna
But let
be
me listen,
sleeping.
let me get back to what the important part of it is. All right, so the smart city stuff that I'm
You
working
know, I don't
on.
want y'all to think that I'm over here interrupting him, like.
Nah, you're not interrupting because
No.
the questions that
I
you're
want him
giving.
to keep talking, cause I was willing
That
to
few
hear
toy
him
tipped
for
€2
hours.
through Super Chat. Chat GPT told me tell Lux to quit telling my secrets.
Quit telling my secrets.
Nah.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you guys my secret. Well, not my secret, but it's something that's very interesting.
Funny, bro. You're...
So, I've developed a system where, in case if a grid was to black out, like say the internet was to go out or the power grid was to go out, a lot of times it's hard for communications to happen, right? All the cell towers are down. There's no power. You can't communicate. Emergency situations happen. It's all, getting to the scene and doing what you can, and communications is lost. Especially there's no internet, there's no power. So the system that I built, it runs on a special program where it allows for almost like emergency backup system, almost like a hospital. When a hospital's power goes down, the emergency backup system turns on. This is almost the same way as
You're
emergency,
almost like Elon Musk.
but it's an emergency backup power for the city. So what happens is if the emergency generators go down or power goes down or the internet goes down, these devices run on solar. So all they need is the sun to power them. And they're basically drones. They can fly up in any city. Like say, I'll give you an instance, New York goes down and then Chicago goes down, both power and cloud and internet. These generators fire up and these drones turn on. They fly up to the high points of the cities. Soon as they
can catch
turn on,
that energy and give that
no,
energy.
not energy. They already have energy. What they do is they're creating a mesh. I don't know if people know about Meshtastic or
I don't know. I never heard of it.
Reticulum.
I don't know what
It's a type of communication system that doesn't run on internet or cell towers. It runs on a mesh. And what these systems do is they go up in the air in both of the cities and they create a link. And that link, they're able to communicate the cities without internet or without power. Okay?
Okay, so let's say, so I can put the sample with my boy right here. If you're living right now in PA and I'm over here, my phone don't work, your phone don't work, obviously because of the system, the clouds and stuff. If we get his system or whatever software he's creating or whatever technology, because, you know, I kind of don't understand, but I understand.
Yeah.
We're going to be able to talk, but through his network.
But not just do, because
I
really,
can't
what
talk.
you guys,
I'm not gonna be able to talk to you if I call you through the T-Mobile phone because it's not working. It's disconnected for whatever reason. But with your
you're not technically gonna be able to communicate freely how you think. The public are gonna be communicate, but it's gonna be structured. The main purpose is for emergency broadcast. Emergency personnel, police, fire department, EMS.
The same thing I said, but just
government.
for emergencies.
It's for continuity. It's for continuity of an emergency power grid and internet shutdown and failure. So a city is able to communicate and coordinate during these emergency events. And not just that, it records everything, what happened during that blackout and that event. So everybody learns what happened during the blackout. Nothing is lost. And they're able to communicate. And even if one system goes down in that area, it keeps that in memory. And once it's back on, it circulates back in the system, so nothing is lost. So the battle is almost like an immune system. It's almost like antibiotics. When your body creates antibodies from when it got sick, it learns from that battle. So when you get sick again, it's able to fight it off with no problem. It's easier. That's the same way the smart city grid system works. It's a biosynchronization. It's a symbiosis with the city.
So can you, like, after you create that for emergency, let's say.
It's not just for emergencies.
It's not just for emergency.
It's for continuity. So meaning once these two cities are able to communicate once again with each other.
You're right.
Now, not just with themselves on the ground for emergency procedures, they're able to communicate with each other across cities. So meaning there will never be an emergency situation that cannot be handled, because during a power or grid failure or internet failure, the systems will be able to still work, but just running on a separate systems. And there's systems like that now. They're worth 1,000, 200, 100,000, 200,000. They're worth, but they're redundant. They're stationary. A lot of them are in hospitals, government buildings, and they only able to cover a specific amount of area, like a 1.5 kilometers. The system that I'm building is able to cover up to 25 kilometers. And that's a lot of space. That's like all of Hoboken, New Jersey. And they're able, like I said, able to communicate during these times of great, distress, power failure, and.
You think it's a robot?
But that
What do you
said,
think, my peeps?
Don't
He
y'all
may
think
be.
he's a robot?
He may be.
I think he's how you call it?
cyborg?
Reptilian. ¿Cómo es? Los reptiles que vinieron de.
You were saying it right, yeah. A reptilian.
I think that's why he got the glasses on. I think he goes, instead of going like, he goes like this.
So I'm gonna give you guys something else.
Speak to the mic.
Right now, there's you know about the cooling centers, the data centers. They're big AI cooling data centers. They basically are the servers in the brains for the AIs. So the more
Like a big
so
establishment.
yeah, so right now,
for the
so
AI.
right now when everybody uses ChatGPT or any other
Whatever
AI
they look for
model.
is gonna stay safe there.
No, 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 I'm not even talking about that. What I'm saying is when they use it, it's being used by a big server. Big server is what's powering that inquiry. So you, me, everybody, say 1,000 people are trying to use ChatGPT at the same time. It needs a server in order to power that inquiry. So the more servers, the faster that inquiry is able to do and give you as many answers as needed. And the amount of tokens it's using. So it needs servers, it needs massive data centers in order to power these AI systems. No different than a massive server to power our Microsoft or Verizon phone networks. They need massive data centers to power the AI models. All right. So not only they need these big giant data centers, they use cooling systems, which uses fresh water, which takes our fresh water from the ground and destroys it in order to cool off these data centers, which is mixed with coolant and other chemicals, which the back end goes out very bad for the environment. So they're taking fresh water, using it all up to power these data systems, and then the back end is all nasty gray water that cannot be used for this environment again. It destroys it. And they're not telling anybody about this because these big corporations have a lot of money invested in these data centers. They're worth billions. They're trying to do other things to cool them off, like underwater data centers, use them in the water to keep them cooler, but that takes a lot of work and it's just nonsense.
Yo,
So my point is this: all these data centers are being built and they're destroying their environment and they're destroying our natural resources for water. So I've proposed a new form of a cooling data center, which is also another a symbiotic biological infrastructure. And why I say that is because we have unlimited sources of energy that we can utilize.
a lot.
And we intend to use our resources like they don't mean anything. And my proposal is, a lot of people don't understand is that
Deep question for you.
we have deep thermal vents, okay, and those are geysers that are at the deep ocean, okay. They're hot and they're full of brine. Brine is salt, okay. The deeper
At
you go down in the ocean,
6027 tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. For Arfil, hang in there more, heart hands emoji, chat lock in, folded hands emoji.
Thank you. Keep sending it
The-
my way. I gotta catch up, guys.
the deeper you go down the ocean, the colder it gets, okay. It gets really cold. So that cold water can be used to cool the data centers. And then you also have to dissipate that heat back into the ocean. All right? But you can't just put that bad gray water. You have to treat it. So if you have a way to extract that thermal energy from those heat geysers, those heat thermal vents deep in the ocean, and also bring up cool, fresh salt brine water up from the ocean into the data centers, utilizing a desalination plant. Desalination plant is basically something that takes salt water and turns into fresh water. You use the brine, the salt. Salt is easily controllable. You can use electromagnetic pulses to control the wavelengths of that brine in that water. So you can control the circulation of the salt water. That can be used also to shield against EMPs, gamma rays, harmful rays that can interfere with the data center. Okay? And so you have a system that's able to bring you fresh brine seawater, desalinate it into fresh water, use that to cool down the system. There's more to it to cooling it down because I don't want to get into that aspect of it, but you cooling down the system, that excess water that goes out goes back into the desalination or a reverse osmosis plant, and then it goes back into the environment, clean water. So salt water from the deep ocean, thermal vents, cold and hot, hot to power the generators, cold to cool off the data sensors, and then take off the heat as well, desalinate into fresh water, and then that fresh water goes back into the environment, and it able to clean the environment and bring fresh crops, bring fresh flowers.
One way to another, whatever he's speaking about is like something crazy, bro. You help in the future.
It's not that I'm just talking about it. These are things that I've built already. I've built the operating systems for these machines to be able to
About production.
to do this work autonomously. Okay?
You're
And
listening though, right?
I'm trying my best to understand, you know.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause it's
taking
like, yeah, I
this
know,
is
I
a
know.
lot to take in,
so
you know.
I want to stop now, and I want to get your inputs about a lot of stuff. I said, what is it that you want to know? What is it you don't understand? What is it that you want to understand?
Before that, do you think the pyramids it was created for the purpose they be saying now?
What?
The la
pyramids,
Oh, the
Como tú lo
pyramids.
dices, yeah.
We can talk about all those other things in a minute.
No, because it's almost the same thing. Technology. They be saying that it's old stuff, but it's created for energy in the world. I don't know.
So-
I want to
Oh
talk
no,
about that.
I got something to
So,
tell you about the
if-
pyramids.
Okay.
If you haven't gotten into it already, and if I haven't asked it, what is the end goal with your project? You know, like what are you trying to succeed?
I
Like,
mentioned
what
it before.
difference- you said-
Symbiosis.
A symbiosis?
Symbiosis.
Okay, so it's like something that
So I'm gonna explain to you a symbiosis
Okay.
relationship.
yes.
So ants have a symbiosis relationship with certain parasites in the forest.
So like synergy. So it's
But it's a synergy, but it's
coexisting.
more of a it's a like I said, it's a symbiosis relationship.
Okay.
Meaning they both rely on each other and they benefit off of each other.
I help you, you help me.
Yeah. But it's not that they choose to want to help another. It's for the best interest of both.
Okay.
So meaning it happens naturally.
Okay.
You cannot force a consciousness or a system into something unnatural. It has
Okay.
to become natural.
All right.
So naturally, the ants need food.
At Ulysses Beresby 7N tipped $4.99 through Super Chat. For Arfil, damn this guy Lux don't shut up, crying face emoji, got me falling asleep, smiley face emoji.
Oh yeah, so you rather talk about my man over here's life in growing up in pain and suffering, or you rather learn something? That's the problem with people. When people hear something that's too much for their brain, they
Thank
fall
you for the
asleep.
support, bro. Keep sending it.
They fall asleep because it's too much for them to comprehend. So it's boring to them because they don't want to take the
Send
time
more
to
money,
understand
send
or
more
learn
money, bro.
something.
Do you know something? I know that you got.
So all right, let's take it off the topic. You said the pyramids. What you want to know about the pyramids?
Like that's what it is. I just want to talk anything that it could. Everybody can participate. Something that you can talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know about the?
I know some. I know
Because when I was your age, bro, that's the time that I was watching all the time them videos on YouTube about the pyramids, the space, the moon, the sun. You know, so I try to learn a little bit about everything because
Okay.
we're living in the world. You know?
Yeah, you always gotta learn something.
So
you learn
I
something
had-
new every day.
We had to learn. I mean, when I was younger like that, I was always interested about learning new stuff like oceans.
Okay. See, my
Space,
thing was history and the wars.
stars.
I like things like that. I like to study the history, and I like to study, the wars that were going on back then. That was my thing.
So since he was in the war, 'cause
I
he was
wasn't
a
in the
vet-
war.
not in the war, but he was a veteran,
yeah.
right?
He's a veteran, but
So you can speak about stuff that you might like,
you know
or
what? You have a good.
No, the thing is,
because I just want to have
I
something
like
that
history.
we all can talk.
yeah,
history.
I like
have,
history. I like war history. I like the the
love war history,
Spartans, the
yes.
Romans, and all the things that happened during those times when they were fighting, Troy and everything. But I don't want to jump on too many topics. We spoke about the pyramids, so let's
Yes.
speak about that because that is an interesting topic.
My
a lot of
question on
people-
that is: it's true that they are built to create energy, and they was built like on some how you say it?
So you mean like they were
Procession.
put there for a specific purpose?
Alignment. They were
on an alignment
What do you mean in alignment?
Because
Like,
they put one right here, the other one right here.
Oh,
and the
they
other
put
one
them
right here.
together.
Yeah, one big,
No,
one small,
not
and the
just
other
that.
small.
The alignment he means is all right. So throughout time, a lot of ancient sites have been built under specific star formations.
And another thing, I'm sorry
Okay.
to interrupt you.
Okay.
The same ones that is on Egypt, like this, 1, 2, 3. If you go all over around the world, to let's say to Ecuador or something like that, they have the same. They have more pyramids, but they straight align with the ones that is over here on Egypt. On Egypt, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
I
it's
think
crazy
I
that
know
they
what you're
built
trying to
something.
say.
They know what they was doing,
alignment.
and that shit been mad. Oh, how long? How long does the pyramids have?
Oh,
Thousands of years.
Centuries, many centuries.
So let's get a basic understanding of the pyramid.
So the point is, my question is, do you think they was built to really like as a battery? Because that's
No.
how they be saying.
No,
that it's like a battery. They
I don't believe that. I think it was just put there, and I guess I feel like it was probably just a coincidence or something. I don't think that it was for a reason that was as deep as that. You know, I think that it probably
sometimes
just
I
ended
do.
up happening like
Sometimes
that.
I don't.
Hey,
'Cause
you never
everything-
know. You never know. It
Because
could
look
have
at
been.
how he was saying, talking about the sun panels.
Okay.
Right. Sun panels was created for what?
To tell the time.
No, the sun panels.
The sun panels.
to attract the sun energy and give you energy.
Excuse me, guys. Okay.
Right? So, what if the pyramids, whatever, because it's my whatever, whoever created and whatever they invented
It
for,
was used as a solar.
it was used as a power source for them time, for the whatever time they was living on to have power.
I don't want to get into
Because I heard the point of the pyramid was
I
gold,
don't
nah?
think so.
what the pyramids might have been built for, but what I do know is this. I do know that they were built under the Orion's constellation. All right, Orion's belt. They line up, all three pyramids line up to the belt of Orion. All right, which has a significance behind that alignment. All right.
Whoa, who's that gangster right here?
The fact that they were
What's
built
going on?
on the Orion alignment should tell you something significant about them understanding.
I feel threatened
the
right now.
stars.
Wait, let me check my pockets real quick. Oh shit, I got everything.
Yo, I got hot deals. I got hot deals. I got hot deals. Y'all hear me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So check this out. I got 500 points. I got 500 points for whoever answers this question, which is going to be a simple and easy question. I have 3 questions, 3 different questions for each one of you.
English? I lost.
I got 3 questions for each one of you. If you answer that question within 5 seconds, you get 500 points.
There's the mug judge.
Now, keep in mind, it's part of the show. It's not a personal thing. It's just part of the live stream to keep the people entertained. So if you answer it, don't take it personal. It's just to get the points and to entertain the people.
Okay.
Okay? You don't have to answer. If you don't answer it, you just don't get the points. And all you have to do to answer the questions is point at one or the other that's next to you.
Right.
Okay? You have 5 seconds to say either him or him.
Correct.
You have 5 seconds to say either him or him. And you have 5 seconds to say either him or him. And you earn 500 points. You can refuse the questions and that's on you. You lose the 500. Let the next man make that. We
I
good?
already know what's going on, but yeah. I feel like I know. Because it's going,
I don't know. I
Okay.
would like
going
to
so
know.
far that I'm like
5 seconds. Once I ask you the question, you have 5 seconds to answer it. And to tell me either him or him. Keep in mind it's part of the show. You too.
Okay.
If he says you or you, don't take it too personal.
Okay.
Because it's just part of the show. Okay? 500 points. You can come up. Oh, you almost there. Oh, you answering that
Come
shit.
on, my peeps, please. Yeah, I gotta answer that question, y'all. Please
Okay.
keep sending more support.
I know I'm going home. No, I'm playing.
Now, who should I start with? I want to start with you. Which one of these two you think it's a woman beater? 5.
Woman, boy, I don't know what's woman beater.
That hits woman. 3, 2, 1.
Well, because I don't understand. I swear I don't understand.
You
the
already
question.
answered it. Production, 500 for him.
I don't understand the
You
question.
aim to him.
Yeah.
You understood the question. I told you that hits woman. Don't act like you're crazy.
No. I swear to God, I don't understand.
Don't act like
Nah.
you're crazy. I told you that hits woman. That's a woman beater. You said him. Now I'm coming to you. Which one of these two you think is a drug addict? 5, 4, 500 points. Now I'm going to you. Which one of these two do you think belongs in jail? 5, 4.
Oh, you mean?
Production, add 500 points to each one of them. Thank you.
What kind of questions was that, bro?
I think to stir the pot a little bit, maybe.
They just called me a drug addict. I don't know how to take it. I don't know if I should take that right or take that wrong. Do y'all, my peeps, think that I'm a drug addict?
I got called a woman beater, man. That's nothing good either. Y'all guys think I be woman, my peeps?